Hey, good morning. Welcome on into your Thursday. We're all prepping you up here for your weekend that all revolves around the major winter storm into the Arctic. Let's get to the latest info of what's coming into us here this morning. Again, we do have first alert weather day set up for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday due to winter precip expected in the Arctic on each of those 3 days. Again, we're going to get to the specifics in just a little bit, but essentially you were watching out between Friday, pretty much between Friday night all the way through Sunday morning for the freezing rain, ice, sleet, snow even, and maybe a little bit of rain mixed in too as well. So here's the overall setup. We're anticipating a huge cold front, which is going to be on our doorstep here for tomorrow. One of the big issues with the system is just how long it's going to stick around here. The cold front is just slowly but surely dragging itself out in through the Arctic here through the weekend. Again, it's already on our doorstep Friday afternoon, and it's still with us through Sunday. That's continuing to give us rounds of precipitation here through the weekend, and we face certainly the most bitter cold of temperatures here, even behind the actual precipitation itself here. By the time we get into Sunday and Monday morning, it will be brutally cold around here before we do have a little bit of a warming trend next week to help us quickly recover. But again, that's not until we jump into next work week. Let's go into the timing of the system itself. It starts again on Friday night. Look at the time, though, 11 p.m. on Friday. So again, most of the daytime hours on Friday itself, you should still be fine. Cloudy but dry conditions. It's going to start with a little bit of rain in for a good portion of the region there late Friday night, but even then the mixed precip there on the end of Friday doesn't affect, it only affects areas around the I-30 corridor and north of there. And then it's going to be all about tracking that line of mixed precip as it continues to slowly but surely meander southward, and as we continue to nudge more colder and colder air into the rest of the region. It's getting close to the I-20 corridor once you get into Saturday morning, and then it kind of just slowly and eventually crosses over the I-20 corridor itself, including Shreveport and Bossier, somewhere around the afternoon hours of Saturday. Again, this is persistent rounds of rain and mixed precip continuing to come through pretty much nonstop here through the day on Saturday. You're dealing with pretty much nonstop mixed precip if you're up in Texarkana and DeQueen. Meanwhile, if you're down in Natchitoches, it's all rain up into this point until you get into Sunday morning. Sunday morning, a brief little period of time where everybody's going to catch in on the mixed precip, maybe the briefest chance of snow on the backside of this too, here for Sunday morning before we are all completely dried out by Sunday night. Again, it will be brutally cold, especially starting on Saturday and Sunday. It's just going to continue to get even worse. The coldest morning is going to have our feels like temperatures down in the single digits for everybody at the beginning of Monday morning. Now, Monday afternoon is finally when that warming trend starts to kick in, but even then highs are only in the mid-30s there for your Monday before getting into the 40s hopefully by Tuesday. So that's another point we want to make sure that you stay weather aware about, is that sub-freezing temperatures are going to be here to stick around for a while. Friday night all the way until Monday afternoon, we're still going to be stuck with below freezing temperatures, which helps our winter precip to stay in place, and it won't be melting away. Thankfully, again, we do have a warming trend next week. But here is when the mixed precip can arrive on your doorstep. Again, Friday night really only impacts areas along and north of the I-30 corridor. Saturday is our main day to get all that mixed precip in here for the good chunk of the region. Then keep in mind, again, it's mostly rain for Nacogdoches and Natchitoches up until that brief little period of time on Sunday morning where you'll catch up on the ice too. And then we all collectively get rid of the mixed precip by the middle of Sunday, leading into plenty of sunshine and dry weather here throughout the first half of next week. And eventually, again, we get up to highs around the low 50s there by Wednesday. But again, keep yourself weather aware here with us at KSLA News 12. We'll continue to keep you first alert and tracking the latest weather info as we get closer and closer to the storm.